Bored of Bordeaux, cheesed off with Chardonnay, looking for great value for money? Here's a wine from France's Luberon, which ticks all the right boxes, coming right up. Hi guys, welcome to yet another edition of Big on Wine, the channel which, as you should know by now, brings you news, clues and reviews. In fact, it keeps you up to speed about just about everything in the world of wine. And my wine of the week for this week is none other than this one here. It goes under the name of Marrenon Doria Blanc, and the vintage is 2014, and this wine comes in for a price where I am of just over €15 a bottle. All right. Let's give you the backstory on this one, because this is different. What do I mean by different? Well, first of all, this is a French wine. It comes from the southern Rhône, so deep in the south of France, and it is officially Appellation Luberon Contrôlée. So it comes from the Luberon area, 13% alcohol, and this is a blend of 3 different white varieties, and these white varieties are a little bit uncommon. 60% of this wine is provided by the Vermentino grape, 30% is Grenache Blanc, the white Grenache, and 10% is the Roussane. And the wine comes from vineyards just below the Luberon mountain range, and that's right down in the south of France, near the estuary of the Rhône. In fact, it's very, very close to the city of Aix-en-Provence. All right, I'll tell you a little bit more about these grapes. Now, the amber yellow Vermentino grape is normally associated with Italy, in particular with Sardinia and Liguria, but it's also planted in Piemonte, and across the border in neighbouring Provence, as we have here. All right, the second grape is the Grenache Blanc, the white Grenache, which is very, very common, of course, down in the south of France. And we also have the Roussane grape, which is another native of the southern Rhône. The Grenache in particular is well known for being high in alcohol and low in acidity, and this wine does in fact have 13% alcohol. All right, let's take a look at the wine in the glass, and we can see that the wine has a fairly mature straw gold colour. It doesn't really differ in terms of colour from many other wines. A nice medium straw gold in colour. But let's try it in the nose and see whether we can find something different because of those different grape varieties. All right, now in the nose, we're getting a relatively restrained aroma. I wouldn't say that this is particularly abundant or full in terms of aroma, but we are getting a little hint there of some tropical fruits, maybe some mango, and maybe some, yeah, mango I would say is in the mix there. Lime as well, I can pick up there, but minerality I think is perhaps the dominant feature of the nose on this wine. So tropical fruits and a little bit of minerality there. Let's try it in the mouth now and see what we can find, because as I say, these grape varieties are rather unusual. Oh boy, now this wine is beginning to talk to me. Actually, in total contrast to the nose. The nose is relatively restrained, just that hint of minerality, hint of tropical fruits, but now those tropical fruits have started to grow and blossom here. All right, so we're getting wonderful flavors of honey and something orangey in there as well. Orange blossom, honey, orange blossom, a nuttiness in there as well, almost like a touch of almond nut in the mix. mango, passion fruit as well, perhaps in there. Even a touch of those terpenes, which we normally associate with quality Riesling there. So slight petrol, slight aroma there as well and taste. Of course, petrol not in the sense of taking a mouthful of the stuff you get from the petrol pump at your local filling station, but certainly that little bit of petrolic aroma is in there as well. All right, very, very interesting. Let's try it again. That's very, very unusual. An interesting, almost saltiness, salty savouriness here as well. So honey on the one hand and a salty savouriness on the other. Very, very fascinating. Medium-bodied wine with medium acidity. Acidity isn't the absolutely strong suit of this wine, and it's dry, of course. So medium-bodied and dry, nice acidity, but not too heavy in terms of acidity at all. Ooh, now this is different. How are we supposed to be enjoying this one? Well, I think we should be enjoying this well chilled as an aperitif. Well chilled, probably what, 9 or 10 degrees, but I think this is a wine that really starts to open up with a little bit of warmth. So with food, I think 10 to 12 degrees would be the right temperature to enjoy this wine. And we're going to be drinking this, I think, in combination with white meat. So chicken, turkey, but pork, flavourful fish would also work. So salmon and tuna, even cold cuts of meat would be great as well. What a fascinating wine. Let's bring you the heads up on this one. This is a decent white wine from a little known area of France, the Luberon, featuring a blend of grapes that is also very far from common, the Vermentino, Grenache Blanc and the Roussane. It's got solid minerality, it's got tropical fruit, it's rather different. Give it a try. It's worth all of its €15 a bottle where I am, and rates undoubtedly 3 stars plus out of 5. Okay guys, many thanks for tuning in and checking out this week's video. And of course, this was a little introduction to an unusual white wine from the very deep south of France there, from the Rhone Valley, the southern part of the Rhone Valley. Marrenon Doria, a blend of 3 different local varieties, very nice too. Okay, if you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard, then please do feel free to give us that big thumbs up, which we appreciate, of course, so much. Drop a comment down below. We're always very happy to receive your comments and feedback. Share the video around, follow me on my other social media platforms, and hey, if you haven't done so already, then please do consider subscribing by hitting that big red button somewhere up there behind me. And while you're at it, why not hit that bell icon down below, and you'll be informed as soon as every new video is uploaded. Naturally, I'll be back again next week with another great wine of the week for you. But until we meet again, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, take care out there, be good to each other, enjoy your wines, and cheers.